one of those community recruitment events that we were involved with, we're involved in at South DeKalb and also in Lawrenceville. And we were excited to join other public safety agencies in celebrating Women History Month. For our Women History Month, we spotlighted Captain Barbara Perkins, who was the first female captain promoted at DOC in 1975. She served 35 years with the Department of Corrections. So obviously she is definitely a trailblazer who paved the way for others. And as an example, these are some of the recent promotees at the bottom right. As you can see pictured there, Major Wiggins, Deputy Chief Johnson, and Captain Sanders, who are all here today. And the next slide, of course, as we continue to support the Atlanta community, this is a food drive that we participated in District 10 with Councilmember Boone and her team. And this next slide shows our involvement with the Warman Center activations. As you can see, we had 14 activations during the period at 2 Warman Centers. We prepared and transported 5,840 meals, and our laundry team assisted with 2,388 blankets. And as you can see pictured here in the bottom right, this is our food service team. I wanted to highlight them because this is a team that does a lot of work behind the scenes, cooking and cleaning, and not only making sure that our detainees receive nutritious meals 3 times a day, but also assist with providing meals to some of our most vulnerable citizens. So I want to thank the City Council, especially Chairman Hillis and the Public Safety team, for providing recognition with placards to our team. Councilman Boone personally came out during Correction Week and presented those placards. And I don't normally do this, but I do want to just recognize them by name. As you can see the pictures there. Actually, the top right picture was an opportunity where Deputy Chief Quilla and I took his team out, the kitchen team. We wanted them to be served at least for a short time during lunch, so we took them to Pascal's and treated them to lunch. But as you can see there at the bottom right, starting from the left, is the Director of Food Service, Ms. Backstrom Brooks. Next to her is Ms. Gray, then Ms. Pritchard, Ms. Jones, Supervisor Mangum, and Supervisor Sherrod, Ms. Nima, and Mr. Howard. And not pictured, we have Mr. Johnson, Ms. Modonga, and Ms. Yaverton. Just wanted to at least recognize them for the hard work that they do every day at the jail and in the community. This next one is a project, a major roof project that we began actually back in December, but as you can see the drone pictures there, this was a before shot in January, and then the after shot, which was the completion on May 21st. This ultimately creates a cost savings for ACDC as we had to constantly deal with ceiling, walls, roof, and carpet repair and so forth. So thanks again to Dean, Commissioner Santil, the project manager, Jeffrey McKnight, and our site manager, Mr. Duvall. And of course, since the agreement, we've been required to provide a jail analysis, population analysis to this committee. So this is pretty much the same analysis we provided in the past. There are no major issues to report at this time. We are still working closely with Fulton County and their team. We meet with their command staff weekly and the executive command staff occasionally as well. As a matter of fact, we have a meeting with them tomorrow at Wright Street. But we do this to ensure that we are all on the same page. And of course, this is a snapshot of the key responsibilities for both agencies. Fulton County, again, of course, is solely and exclusively responsible for security, medical, food service, and programs. And of course, we provide space as well as update with general maintenance. these are the numbers as of May 31st of this year. Total number of females from Fulton County, 293, males 150. And actually, these numbers fluctuate from day to day. And the latest numbers, I got an update as of 10 o'clock this morning. We have 288 females and 152 males for a total of 440, which are currently housed at ACDC. And this is the total booking numbers for ACDC. 903 in January, 985 in February, and 880 in March. And Fulton numbers there on the bottom, 127, 210, and 240. And this is something that we provided that was also requested at the last public safety meeting. Race breakdown, black, white, and others at ACDC, 83%. 16 and 1, and then at Fulton, similar numbers, blacks 84%, whites 15 and 1 others. And same with gender, male population at ACDC 1959, Fulton County 103, females 610, ACDC 474, and this is for the quarter. Average age 35, average length of stay 2 for ACDC, 2 days, and 35 days for Fulton County. And then I always include the offenses, charges, and nothing has really changed since the last quarter. The top 8 or 9 are going to be traffic related, with driving while license suspended number 1 at 827. And of course, these numbers again are a little skewed because of less included offenses may be included in those bondable offenses. And also release reasons, self-bond is the highest at 1404, and these are mainly signature bonds at ACDC and also cases set by the judge. And then release to other authority, which are basically holds for warrants, at 784. Again, thank you, Council, for this opportunity, and of course we're available for any comments or questions.
Thank you, Chief. Nancy?